welcome everybody to the Chicken Coop, where we have weekly guests to talk about their stuff. Today's guest is the author of My Road to WrestleMania, Fans' Biggest Dream and A Man's Worst Nightmare. He loves really loves wrestling. I was a WWE fan, WWF before the switch, and I'll tell you what drove me out of the whole wrestling thing later. But first, let me introduce Ronald Gillis with the ceremonial. That said, Ronald, why don't you tell us about your book, like what it's about?
Absolutely. Thank you for having me. My book is about, well, like the title says, it's My Road to WrestleMania. I had a crazy thing happen to me. I discovered I had a tumor on my kidney, and I wanted to, and it was going to impact my trip to WrestleMania, and I wanted to talk about my time in the hospital and my fandom of wrestling as a whole. So I just put a bunch of stories and wrestling memories that I had on pen and paper, and then I talk about easily one of the best shows I went to.
Cool. And how's wrestling helped you get through it? Was it just seeing them go all in, or what was the deal with that?
I mean, wrestling in general, it helps me escape things. Like for some people, it's video games or it's sports or whatever. Like you don't get to think about what you got going on. You can just tune it out and turn your brain off and just enjoy a show for a little bit. So that's what wrestling did for me. It helped me forget about my problems for an entire weekend. It was truly awesome.
I promise that I tell you the story about what got me out of, because I was a big WWF fan. Stone Cold it was transitioning to WWE. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Undertaker, Mankind. They were my faves. Never really did. I was never a fan.
They're all great.
Yeah. But what what got me out, and this was a very specific. I don't know why that particular moment got me out of wrestling altogether. Mankind took the microphone, right? And I was cheering, yeah, and he's, oh God. He literally is all Stone Cold, I thought you were my friend. And then something came to me, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I don't even remember what the whole Mankind Stone Cold beef was about. It was just that one line that made me go, yep, I'm done.
Oh, believe me, I've been there a couple times where I'm like, ooh, this might be it for me. But then I've always found my way back. It just happens. But I'm trying to remember what that was. But oh God, I thought you were my friends. Who cares?
I know for a fact, a lot of people, a lot of old school fans, they don't like it now, because it's toned down. Apparently they can't take chairs to the face anymore. Which I mean, that's fine. That's okay. I don't want
Apparently it causes concussions. Yeah, people really like concussions, and it's no, you don't want to see that anymore. They're human beings. It's not the NFL. They don't have a helmet on. They're really getting hit with that.
Yeah. But I heard it's a lot just toned down overall to make it family friendly.
Yeah, they're really.
Go ahead.
They've always tried to make it family friendly, but even lately, one of their bigger stars, Roman Reigns, about 10 years ago, they fed him a line to say "suckering succotash," and it's you're a 30-something-year-old man. Why the fuck are you saying that? Oh wait, can I swear, by the way?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we curse all the goddamn.
Oh, good, thank God.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I'm applauding us.
I'm honestly surprised I haven't cursed yet. I mean, because I'm usually the one that curses. Especially last week.
Some women no one's cursed yet. Wait.
Yeah, especially last week after I had the unfortunate fate of watching Marvel Zombies. Oh, God, that No, I'm not. I'm not gonna relive that kind of trauma. But I used to like. No, it wasn't just like Mankind like that. Like I used to remember X-Pac, China. Oh man, China. She got the rawest of raw deals. I feel so bad. I feel so bad for her.
She got screwed in multiple ways.
For the record, I did see.
Yeah, she.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, she was with Triple H, and then Triple H shacked up with the boss's daughter, and and China just got the boot, and then did porn. So she literally got screwed.
She did. Rest in power, China. But if they really wanted to go kid friendly, why don't they just do what they did last time and just do like a fucking like kid show involving wrestlers like they did with fucking. Because I know, man, Sergeant Slaughter had one. Hulk Hogan.
Oh, the cartoon.
Fucking didn't Mr. T have? Oh wait, no, Mr. T was never a wrestler, but like he did do some wrestling. But yeah, he had like the Mr. T show, which that thing is solid gold. He punched a shark. Yeah. And the shark went flying. It's that thing was solid fucking gold. Oh God.
You think they would just keep it to the cartoons? They for a little while they did a bunch of Scooby-Doo cartoons.
Really?
Like in like the mid 2010s. Yeah, they did a bunch of Scooby-Doo cartoons. They might have done. I don't know if they did anything with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I know one of the wrestlers is in the live-action movie. He plays one of the villains, the rhinoceros one. I did not see it. I don't remember. But I just remember Sheamus, the Irish wrestler's in that. But yeah, if you're gonna keep it to kids, just keep doing the animated cartoons and keep the wrestling for everyone, you know what I mean? Like, make everyone involved.
That's good. That was one of the biggest selling points back in the old days. Like, they just did some shit and be like, what the fuck? And, that you'd have, like, Steve Austin driving a fucking beer truck in the goddamn ring and spraying beer all over the goddamn place.
You know what's great about that? Is they have all that on Netflix, and I showed my fiance that. I showed her this one where he drove a Zamboni to the ring, and then jumped on top of it and jumped on top of Vince and started beating him up. And she's like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Wait till next week." And I showed next week he's beating Vince up in the hospital. And I'm like, "This happened every week." She was just she was just shocked.
It's weird how story driven that whole fucking thing was. Really, I'm just like, huh? No, wait, does WWE have its own streaming service now, or is that like?
Oh, that's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay, good.
It wasn't good. Well, the one thing I missed about it was like each show was like match. Like you can skip. Like, you can skip chapters. You can skip to, like, you don't want to watch X-Pac versus Ken Shamrock. You want to watch Kane versus Undertaker. So you can skip through that. And then with Peacock, it's just, you got to figure out, find it. It's like, oh, great. Thanks, Peacock.
Well, the only reason why I'm saying, like, because, like, I'm so sick of, like, all of these companies trying to think they can have their way in the streaming game. I mean, look at CNN. I mean, $300 million. And it was gone in a month. I mean,
literally, it's baffling.
Yeah,
like the amount of streaming services you need now to watch wrestling is absurd. It's like I think someone said, for 7 days a week, you need 6 or 7 different streaming services.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Go ahead, Gabe.
No, I was just saying that's crazy.
Yeah, to top it off, I heard WWE partnered up with ESPN. And you have to get the ESPN bundle, even if you're ever gonna watch it. Like it's fucking crazy.
And that ESPN bubble, it sucks because they already had the Hulu, ESPN Plus, but it's like, hey, we got a different app. It's different than ESPN Plus. You gotta get this one too. Like, how the fuck do you have 2 different apps?
Yeah, like I had that problem before their last pay-per-view or PLE, whatever. It was like, oh, it's on ESPN. I'm like, oh, well, I got ESPN with Hulu. And they're like, no, it's ESPN Plus. I went, oh, piss off. Screw you.
Yeah.
My God, like these, it sucks too, because like, again, I was a fan of WWE. I mean, I'm not anymore, but like, I could see like, I can still see the appeal of it all. Like, I was just bunch of grown men like beating the shit out of each other, and it's not like, and even the ladies, it's not like they were, because I know they're done with the stupid bikini matches. They're actually like legit fighters now, and I'm like, oh, good, more representation, yeah.
The women now are incredible. Some of them are better wrestlers than the men. That's what's great about it now. Back then, it's like, it was sex appeal. And when you're a teenager watching that, oh, it's awesome. But then, you grow up. I'm in my 30s now. I'm looking back. I was like, oh, kids should not be watching this.
Well, I just feel like, I don't know, like, is the decline of characters, like, everything's still the same. Cheesy storylines, wrestling moves, whatever. But I just feel like, I don't know, they had better characters back in the...
Oh, shit.
Like, who cares? Right? And it's like, back in the day, it's like, you basically like almost like 80 to 85%. Now it's like, I got like 20, 25. And these other guys are just there to fill a storyline.
That's very true.
I kind of like the storylines usually. I don't know. Like, I guess the last sort of wrestling thing I was really into was, I'm not sure if any of you have heard of it, Lucha Underground.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It's just like, I don't know. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, all the dumb childhood. Like, why I think I like Dragon Ball Z. It's like, I don't care about the story, just fight or whatever. But, like, the little story is fine. And that's,
like the action.
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I like about
They had
wrestling.
some crazy stuff going on in Lucha Underground. People were falling through pits and walls, and it was people jumping off of heights. It's awesome.
I loved it.
Yeah, it rules.
Yeah, it had the same appeal with like American Gladiators or ECW, man, that's another. Aren't there like because like I know WWE just doesn't have a stranglehold in the wrestling ring no more. Like was it
AEW.
Yeah, that's a new
AEW.
one. I don't know if that's any good because I haven't watched it. But it's not. But it's nice to see some competition like sprouting up because like WWE's merging with UFC now.
Yeah, they're part of a bigger conglomerate. It's called TKO, and they're just under them and UFC are just under the same umbrella. So we're not going to see like Conor McGregor and John Cena face off anytime soon, which would be hysterical. But
Yeah,
they're just all under the same organization. That's all.
Well, I'm just like TKO. Yeah, they're underneath the umbrella of fucking Shawn White and The Rock. I'm like, oh God, help us.
you know what I
And
miss?
The Rock's the final boss.
Oh God,
Right.
Rock.
He'll be limping out of the ring. It's like, I need the storyline to go well because it's the only way I'm going to get an Oscar because it's not going to be with my movies.
Yeah,
It is insane how much more successful John Cena has become in acting than The Rock has been.
I love
Right? And it's like John Cena is like, I'm only going to do like 3 or 4 films. Rock is like, I've been doing like 20 films. It's like, I was with Kevin Hart. Why don't people love me?
I don't know if it's like true or not, but doesn't The Rock have the thing where it's like if he's ever in any sort of like fighting thing, he has to win. Like he can't lose. It's like written in his contract or whatever.
yes,
Like for film stuff.
yes.
I think that is true. Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to look at himself in a certain light and get defeated. And like one movie, like he had to rewrite the whole thing so he doesn't lose or whatever. And and that's probably why people don't like him because like it's not authentic, man. It's like you got your ass kicked one time, maybe people can relate to you.
Like, dude,
You gotta lose in that phony movie just like you lost in the phony wrestling too.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, now he's in like Moana and stuff, and like, dude, it's not that serious.
I'm just like, dude, you have been in like you are in. People would kill to be in your position, and you still have this fragile ego. Homelander has a better ego, better sense of self than you, man, dude. Yeah.
Well, the thing is, he's out here thinking he's like Sean Batista. It's like Batista's doing great. his full
Batista's movies are pretty good. He's in 007 and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Those
Batista was amazing in the Dune movies. Oh my god!
Oh, yeah.
In the Dune movies.
Oh, jeez, I almost forgot those.
Oh, Jesus Christ! He did such a good job. I'm like, this is the same man who was in Guardians. This is a totally different. I love you now.
He's in like
I don't know. I think it's like a
too.
Wait.
Was it what?
Glass Onion. It's I forget the name of it, but it's like that new like Sherlock Holmesy kind of thing. It's pretty good. I don't know. It's like a more serious role, I guess. But
Well, the thing about him is like
Knives Out. Knives Out sequel. That's what he's in.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, but like with him, like I believe his character because he like faces things like this seems totally to your character. The Rock, you took so much time trying to curate yourself to this way, and then you show up in these kids movies to be like, hey, I'm not this way. I'm this guy in the Tooth Fairy or Moana. You know, like you don't believe you.
Well, and then I don't know, John Cena does like a really good job of still like kind of playing the goofball on like 90% of the things he's in, but he still looks like a tough badass, and like everyone still kind of takes him seriously. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of like Mark Wahlberg.
He's able to make fun of himself. The Rock isn't able to make fun of himself.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about The Rock is he made Red Dawn instead of wrestling his cousin Roman Reigns, which would have been the biggest match, like because it's two cousins going after each other. He couldn't because my schedule was too busy. He was making Red Sleigh or whatever that new Christmas movie he was in. That was
yeah,
Red One,
my
Red
God.
One, right? Ugh. It's like you could have made way more money wrestling your cousin.
Yeah.
Well, that's because like he's obsessed with like getting this Oscar thing. Like I don't know, like that's why he's doing this Smashing Machine and all this stuff. And he picked A24. He's like, oh, A24 is doing really well. No, I'm gonna do this one. And even people were saying like Smash Machine. It was weird because like everyone else is kind of like making fun of themselves in it, and he's the only one taking it really seriously.
I mean, you have like, I don't know. It's just, you just want to punch the guy, dude. Even though even if you try, like, I'm pretty sure if you punch the Rock, your fist is gonna shatter into like billions of pieces, but it'll be worth it. It's like a guy just needs to.
I don't know.
He needs to take a fucking chill pill, man.
Well, the thing with the Rock in that situation is like, if you got in a fight, you got to fight back. He's gonna see you. If you put Batista, he'll knock you the fuck out and move on.
Oh yeah, he'll powerbomb you. You don't want that.
But you won't hear another legal shit. The Rock is like litigious, you know.
But still, like, veering off topic, because who the hell wants to talk about that? Like, I don't want to talk about the fucking Rock anymore. Fuck Dwayne Johnson. Because if you're gonna go by acting chops, when I forget which MTV animated thing he guest starred in, but Undertaker guest starred in this one show. Oh fuck, I'm trying to remember. All I can remember is like some of the characters' names, like Chaka, Mecca, and like someone else. I'm drawing a blank. But he guested in it and did a fucking awesome job, just being like, just being chill and being himself, and I loved every second of that. Undertaker's not wrestling anymore, is he? He's like 1,000,000 years old now, isn't he?
No. It's kind of funny. Undertaker lives like very close to me, and so I've run into him a few times at the grocery store, and it's like the weirdest fucking thing. Yeah, so I'll just be like buying eggs, and like the Undertaker will be like walking by with his daughter, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Really? Holy shit!
Yeah. That's
you ever try to do anything?
Nah, I don't want to bother him when he's like with his family or whatever. But it's just crazy because you're walking around like, I don't know, the fucking fruit section, and then Undertaker just strolls by it. I'm like, oh damn, what's up?
Yeah.
You should have been like, oh, shopping with your daughter. What a massive undertaking.
Still, the Undertaker had like, the most badass intro. I loved that intro as a kid. Just the dong and the gong.
Oh,
and, like,
awesome.
Yeah.
The dong.
And like the only other one I
Lights
remember.
go out. Like, oh shit.
Yeah. And the only.
And I would also say for back in the day, the old wrestling game where they have like him and like Hulk Hogan, and you can have like Kane and Steve Austin. Those were fun. I don't know. I played one of the recent wrestling games. Not as much fun.
There's too much controls, man. Like the old games, it used to just be a couple buttons. Like my favorite wrestling game's No Mercy, WWF No Mercy. It's simple. It's like fun. This new one's like you have to hit this like combo buttons, and I'm like, it's a PS5 controller. What do you mean a combo?
Yeah. No, I
just want to hit A, B down, tombstone. That's it.
Yeah. I picked up, I don't even remember which one it was, but I got like one of the more recent wrestling games, and like, there was like a weird battle pass to it. They're like, you gotta log in every day to get the stuff that you should just have. And then they're like, oh yeah, and like, Logan Paul is a DLC, and I'm just like, no, I don't want this, I'm out.
That's a hard pass.
Wait, yeah, Logan Paul's a fucking wrestler now. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
get him the fuck away from that. I do not want. Yet another reason why I'm never gonna fucking watch WWE. I hate Logan Paul so much.
Now, if he put Logan Paul in like an amateur backyard wrestling game where you just like, I'm a young dude from Florida coming up, and he's like the final boss, kind of like when they had that Def Jam and they had Snoop as the final boss. That would be fun.
To be fair, it is kind of cool that Logan Paul's DLC, because you can create your own custom character and then just beat the shit out of him, but I don't want to pay for that.
Fair enough, but like at the very least, my favorite wrestling. I forget what it was. What the wrestling game was called. I know it was a WWF game, but it was on the N64. The first game that you can actually create your own wrestler. And my God, was it one of the funnest fucking things you could play. Oh man, it was so much fun.
Was it WrestleMania?
I think so, yeah. WrestleMania 64, I think it was called.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that game was fun.
That was right before No Mercy. That one rules too.
Yeah.
That one called so friggin' No Mercy could walk.
Right, because I remember the WrestleMania 64 was like, okay, now I'm outside the ring. I gotta go close to the Nelson table so I can grab this chair to hit him with it. It kind of reminded me of like Blitz, like NFL Blitz.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh man.
So
NFL.
funny.
Dude, am I the only one that actually misses the XFL though?
I mean, I wouldn't complain if it
I don't know.
came back.
It had its things. Like, it was great at the moment.
Yeah, when are they really got they should bring that back at the very least, because XFL was actually kind of fun to watch.
And what they did is they started to incorporate all the stuff because they had like all those other leagues that they kind of come back and like they're trying to do in the spring. And then once again, I think The Rock underneath TKO is trying to do that shit as well. So like, this is the world we're in.
This is the world we're in. Okay, so Ron, why don't you tell us what your like favorite like wrestling moments like were?
I'm sorry, my favorite what?
Your favorite wrestling moments like overall.
Oh God. Well, the first one that got me into it was a ladder match between Chris Jericho and Chris Benoit. I know Benoit is a taboo thing, but at the time, like he was hitting Jericho hard. Jericho was hitting him back hard. I'm like, why are they fighting? My dad's like, for that, and they pointed at the championship right when he said that. And I went, oh my God, this is awesome. They cracking the shit out of each other with this ladder and climbing up, and I'm like, oh, he won! The dude everyone wanted to win won, and everyone's cheering, going nuts. My other favorite moment was Stone Cold winning the Rumble later that night. My favorite moment of all time, I think, is Mick Foley jumping off the cell, or getting thrown off the cell by Undertaker.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that one I know.
It was gnarly. I showed my fiance the first. I'm like, you never seen this Hell in a Cell match? I didn't even mention the fall. I'm like, you never seen these two in a Hell in a Cell? No, never. Why? I went, okay. And she audibly gasped and held her hand over her mouth because she had no clue that an attempted murder occurred.
Wow. Wrestling, it's kind of nice to see how wrestling has sort of branched out. Like the streaming service, I hated it. I hated that idea. Glad it's dead. But I do like the idea of their movie studio because it also gives their athletes a chance to branch out. John Cena stands out again, mainly because, yeah, he was in like the Marine, but like or whatever. But like his standout moment, me personally, Peacemaker. Like I didn't watch I didn't watch the full first season. I don't think I'm gonna watch the second season at all, or the final one. But like from like him just being a goofball and stuff like that, but then like he'll actually be serious in a bit, and I'm like, oh okay, I like what they're doing with John Cena. But then again, that's just John Cena. There are other like wrestlers that actually like try to branch out, and good on them for doing that, because like fucking painful it is to say, like, if you like retire from the ring, you do not have any options, like, at all.
No.
Yeah.
Like,
go ahead.
I went to a thing called WrestleCon, and there was a wrestler, old school wrestler named Nails, who was dressed. He used to be a ex-convict. He wore a prison outfit. He feuded with the Big Boss Man. And he was at WrestleCon, and nobody went up to his table. He was dressed in his full gear, everything. And it's like, after wrestling, like, that's all you got. You got to sign 8x10s or take independent shows. There's not really a movie career after, sadly, for some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then that must be hard to pivot to, because, like, what what transferable skills, I guess, do you really have? Like, I guess training up and comers. I don't know.
Like I saw in last week's night when they did a piece on WrestleMania, they actually got a clip of Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh God.
Yeah, in an interview.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude was.
I love Bret, but he complains.
Well, I mean,
goddamn Bill Goldberg. Like, all right, we got it.
I mean, to be fair, his brother did die in the ring.
Oh no! That is totally understandable, but he's still moaning about Bill Goldberg kicking him in the head.
Oh yeah.
Goldberg apologized. He said he was sorry. You accepted the apology, and now 20 years later, you're saying new things. Whatever. Say it to Goldberg's face instead of the TV camera.
It's funny, Goldberg. He was on an episode of Law and Order.
Was he?
He was. Dude,
yeah, he was
it's hysterical.
Yeah, he was like this actual detective. He was getting in with Staber, because it was SVU.
Yeah.
They did not like each other.
It was SVU. He played a dude, I think he was on drugs. I don't know what one specifically. But he threw sting. That was awesome.
Right. So that's what you were saying, what do they do? Like some of them, I guess, you're just being bodyguards and done in some movies, and like you said, you could train people to do if you do the fake stunts or whatever. But with the introduction of more parkour and some other people stuff on there, a lot more amateurs are able to do those stunt work than the wrestlers. So yeah, there's not much, especially if you didn't have merchant deals or TV deals where you're on there and got your face out there Random Man Savage and the Hulk and everything. So
But yeah, it's just
it's really hard.
And then it's I'm not sure about do you want to know precisely the medical situations as you retire? Because with the NFL, you're in baseball and stuff on there, you get the medical thing for life, right? I'm sure you'll be hurting a lot after you retire from wrestling. Do you still get those benefits or?
No, you don't.
No, I don't think so.
No, you don't, because that was
question.
one of the other things
No
John Oliver actually touched on when wrestlers left the ring. I forget who this wrestler was. I forgot. He was one of the old school OG ones too. He had to go through GoFundMe to get surgery done. Yeah, because he had no money, no health benefits whatsoever. I mean, but but a lot of that blame can go to Vince McMahon. Fuck him. He is an asshole.
Sucks.
Well, Vince McMahon, but then you also go with the Hulk because he helped crater the fucking union efforts.
He's a union buster.
Yeah. not only was it
Yeah.
a union buster, but like still like just some of the shit that man did. Like,
On the life of Congress,
hmm?
when they had the investigation, and they said Hulk said he would tell them exactly what this man does, and then when they get to Congress, he's like, "I didn't see what you think I saw, brother."
Yeah.
That's what it.
That's not perjury, dude. Like, all right, arrest this man.
And then he helped use to get that sex tape of him with the other guy's wife or whatever leaked out too. So he did that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, like many things on this planet, wrestling has its own skeletons in the closet.
Oh yeah.
But it's such a but like it is still a niche to get into. I mean, like I said, I can still see the appeal behind it. Bunch of guys just running at each other, like full speed ahead, like doing all sorts of like move sets and shit like that. It's just the only the only real thing I can like, cause and you can't like because like some of the wardrobe that they have access to fucking wild. Gold Dust like stands out. Dude, flamboyant as hell, has one of the best wrestlers of all time, Yokozuna, all that shit. But then you got like some of the C-listers, and they're just rocking in spandex and boots. Like, guy, come on.
My
What's wrong with
favorite was
spandex, man?
No.
If you can feel it out, if you can feel it out in the right places, no copies.
My lucha fan in me will defend spandex forever.
Even luchadors have their masks. I mean, like, and like, you know, if you unmask that person, they're shamed for life or some shit. That's fine. You know, that's fine. You go to WWE, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, who obviously is looking like, you know, trailer trash and shit like that. Motherfucking Mankind looks like Cabal on steroids from Mortal Kombat. You got fucking the Giant. I mean, he looks like a fucking Titan and a half. And then you got fucking, you even have X-Pac, like rocking his signature look. Then you got the C-lister who's just in spandex, and you're just like, guys. I mean, I know you want to give them screen time, but can you at least try a little with them? Fucking what the fuck?
I think that's a dope
even
wrestling.
the guys lower than the C-list guys, the job guys, and
Well, the
you know the
jobbers.
star who gets the big entrance, and then there's a job guy who just appears in the ring, and they're like, "Oh yeah, this, Joe Smith's in the ring. He's about to get killed."
I kind of like jobbers though, because I'm like, okay, cool. Let's see someone get absolutely laid out.
It's the best. The squash match. Oh, I miss it.
Yeah.
I brought it back when Braun Strowman was doing it. I'm like, oh, this is awesome.
I
don't know. I feel like that's a weird flex. Like, so if you're doing his job, and then like, say you have a daughter, and your daughter boy will fight you, it's like, bro, I get beat up for a living. I get paid for this shit. Come on.
Yeah.
It's a weird confidence.
Well, I mean, like
go ahead.
you need just random no names to like kind of move the story along, because you can't have like all the top tier guys just like hashing it out every time.
I get that, but like, you know, it's just like if you could have like if you could just say like, you know, I would love for them just go off script and say, yeah, fuck this, I'm just gonna do my own thing. Damon Wayans did that on SNL, which got him fired, but like at the same time he went on to create In Living Color. So, you know, clearly there's some form of benefit. But if there's one thing that'll get me back into wrestling, I swear to God, if they start pulling out like Simpsons wrestlers like the Iron Yuppie or motherfucking any of the wrestlers from Futurama, I would, yes, absolutely.
Actually, speaking of getting back into wrestling, if someone is completely new to wrestling and they are just like, oh, there's some people that I kind of think are neat or whatever, like, how would you recommend someone getting into wrestling for like the first time if they've never really done anything, like watched much?
That's a great question. I mean, I would just have them watch either the start of Raw or SmackDown. If they want to get into it, like, and watch it week to week, just turn it on right when it starts because they go over last week's show and it is annoying for like the fan that constantly watches, but for like a new fan, they're like trying to bonk it over their other people's heads, like, "Hey, remember this happened last week?" And all they will never forget anything.
Yeah.
So, yep, this is what happened last week, and we're going to talk about this tonight, and this is what's going to happen. Constantly reminding you, all that stuff. So, yeah, just start with Raw on Monday.
Round.
So, yeah, we are actually coming close to time.
Oh,
Hell
It
yeah.
went by so fast.
this was fun.
Hell yeah. It was nice well, to be fair, it was nice reliving my childhood because, like, considering how, you know, like, some of the, like, when Undertaker and Kane duked it out, like, that had some memorable, man, that had really memorable moments. Like, there was some seriously memorable, like, wrestlers over the career. If I was if I were to, like, recommend, I'd just tell them, like, if they want to watch, like, awesome, like, wrestling matches, I'll just tell them, like, oh, here's some good ones, like, from back in the day. And I think there's some, ooh, excuse me. Oh, burp. Shut up, phone. Some of the, like, I think some of those good matches are still on YouTube, but, at the end of the day, like, yeah, it's nice reliving that, nice riding that nostalgia wave. It's just a shame that, like, a ton of the, like, the video, like, it's like you guys said it before, like the video games. Oh, Logan Paul's a DLC character. Like, guys, come on, man, look at what you did with WrestleMania 64. That was solid fucking gold. Hell, even Robert talks about, like, what was it, Rumble Roses?
Rumble Roses was fun with the women and then the punishment, power dance and everything.
Yeah.
That's one on Xbox on there. So I would say they should start re-releasing some of these games, and then let's have the fans fall back in love with them. You know, like.
And it's not just that. You have, like, the big parody, Celebrity Deathmatch. That thing was fucking dope on
Oh,
MTV.
Celebrity Deathmatch.
Oh, hell yeah.
The show and the game.
Oh, but yeah. If you want, but yeah, we're coming close to time. That being said, thank you everybody for tuning in to the Chicken Coop. Be sure to check out Ron Gillis's book, which is available on Amazon.com, and you will see a link in that in the description of Doom. Yeah, it's on sale for $14.99. Go pick it up. Just give it a read. Maybe it'll inspire you. That being said, you all take care. Later on.